Hey, what's up everybody? It's Rox and I'm coming to you today with the review for Real Housewives of Atlanta Season 5, Episode 4. First off, I hope everybody had a wonderful Thanksgiving holiday weekend. I hope you guys had a great Black Friday. I hope it was successful. My Thanksgiving was nice enough, nothing too exciting. Cooked a few things and ate a whole lot and drank quite a bit over the weekend. I'm still trying to recover from that. I feel all dried out and but hey, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. But it was a nice weekend. Back to business. It is Monday, and now we got one holiday down, two to go. As far as Real Housewives of Atlanta, though, you guys, let's get to it, shall we? Okay, you guys, I thought it was really funny how they kept on switching back and forth between Kim and Candy. Candy is moving into her dream house, and Kim is moving out of her dream house. Funny how things work out, right? And it was by no accident that Bravo did that. They know they was throwing the shade, okay? They was really comparing the two. So it was just a tad bit ironic and a whole bunch messy. All of a sudden, Kim is so unhappy in her house. It has gone from, being everything that she ever dreamed of in life to it becoming to what she refers to now as a haunted mansion. Somebody tried to break in it. There was a fire in the garage. Evidently, the house opens and closes doors with nobody doing it. She's just over it. She's ready to go. She can't take it no more. She's so ready to leave, you guys. Let her tell it. She can't get out of there fast enough. It seems that the owner of the house, you guys remember Kendra from last season, the girl who was the interior decorator, turns out that she was also the owner of the house, and she's given them 48 hours to move. Just a little background on that story for you guys who didn't know. The reason why they had to leave so suddenly, it was because of this. Unbeknownst to Kim, Croy has sent an email to the owner of the house back in, I don't even remember what month it was, but let's just say he sent it in March and said we're going to be out of the house by April 30th. After April 30th had passed and they did not move, the owners of the house had exactly 1 month to put their ass out. Okay, so it looked like Kendra waited to the very last minute to tell them, okay, you guys haven't moved out this house, so get your ass out. Kim did not know that Croy had sent that email and didn't find out until after the fact. Because if you guys can remember, she was not going to move. You guys saw in her television show that she had, Don't Be Tardy for the Wedding. They were just like, we're not leaving, we pay rent here and blah, 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 blah. All of a sudden now it's like, oh my God, I can't get out of here. No, correction is, you got to get your ass out 48 hours. I was sitting there watching that television and I was just like, girl, if you don't stop this bullshit, ain't nobody believing the chicanery that you got going on here. Okay, we all know nobody is buying it. Nobody is buying what the hell Kim was selling. Okay, not even Sweetie. And y'all know how Sweetie ride for Kim. Sweetie was looking at her like she was crazy. She wouldn't even say nothing. She was just watching her, and Kim was just saying how much the house it's been nothing but bad things that's happened to them since they've been there, and this and that and the other. That has nothing to do with the house and everything to do with you making stupid ass decisions. And I don't know why Kim made such a big deal about it. Just like Candy said, she's an Atlanta Falcons wife, and what she should have just done is tucked her tail, moved her ass up out of that house, went back to the townhouse until she found somewhere to go. Okay, we all know that money is probably not the issue at this point, so why make a big deal out of it? She was all over Twitter and was just saying all this. It turned into a big mess. Had to be very embarrassing for Croy. I don't think that's probably why Croy wasn't really even on this episode, because it was just like, I don't know how he stomach it. He need to get a fucking muzzle for his woman, okay? Because I'm telling you, I like Croy, but I think that Kim is gonna be the downfall of that Croy. She is honestly too much. You guys, she's moving out the house. She got 48 hours. And she's stressed about the move. Okay. Now, I don't really know why exactly you stressed, because you're not really doing nothing. You got the kind of money that you have. You can pay somebody to move the house, and then that just be it. Why does it have to be this whole big old all of this that's going on the show? And did y'all see the movers? That didn't look like no $100,000 mover to me. Did it look like it to you? What she should have did is took her ass and got a U-Haul truck, swung her ass on by the damn Home Depot and picked up Pedro and a couple of his constituents, like 7 or 8 of them, okay? Let them know that beer and pizza is on you at lunchtime. Give them $100 each, and that would have been it, okay? All this is so unnecessary. I know she has a lot of stuff and everything like that, but man, please. You gonna get you some Mexicans, honey. The Mexicans know how to do it, and they do it in half the time. Y'all know what time it is. It is Phaedra and Dwight planning party time. You guys know the wonderfulness that they come up with every year. Now, he did her baby shower, and he did the baby's first birthday party, so it's only right that he do the second, right? What we got here is we got champagne wallets on Kool-Aid taste. It is a meshing of the ghetto and the absurd all at the same damn time. It wasn't really that bad. It was not as bad as I thought it was going to be. Actually, it was much more toned down than I thought it was going to be, considering Dwight. Side note, y'all, for real, what is Dwight doing today? Okay, if it wasn't for Real Housewives of Atlanta, I don't know what the fuck Dwight would do. He don't be nowhere on nothing. I guess he still has his hair salon, and I know there was a story back in the day that he had got engaged to a woman. Boy, if y'all get out of here with that shit. What kind of woman was he engaged to? Since when do people get engaged to Dwights of the world is what I want to know. But anyway, I know one thing. If they ever do a biography, like a movie about Sammy Davis Jr., then Dwight is your man. The motherfucker is a dead ringer for Mr. Bojangles. Y'all know how Phaedra does. Her little boy is her king, and she's willing to do whatever she can for him for his birthday parties. I really think the whole thing is cute. I mean, you guys know how it was with your first kid. You know, you just want to, if you could afford to do all this that you could for the kid, that you probably would too. So, you know, it's fine. She rents out a room at the Georgia Aquarium here in Atlanta, and, you know, she invites a whole bunch of folks there, and she goes and, you know, borrows one of the damn trains from the mall that you see the people riding around in, and she makes this big grand entrance with the kid and Apollo and everybody, you know, and whatever. She pays for everybody to go to the dolphin show, and it's a long ass day, and everybody is over it when it's over, including the baby, but you know, it's just like whatever, nice enough. Kandi was there, but Kim didn't come because you guys know that Kim has to be out in 48 hours. Phaedra did invite Cynthia as well, and Cynthia couldn't make it for whatever reason. What's interesting though is the little segment where NeNe and Cynthia are talking, and you know, NeNe is just being messy, okay? NeNe, you couldn't help but laugh at the fact that she was poking at Cynthia, and Cynthia fell for it. She basically told Cynthia that somebody butt dialed her, and it just so happened that it called NeNe of all people, who's good friends with Cynthia, and that it recorded them on NeNe's voicemail saying that Cynthia didn't show up to the party. She didn't give a fuck. You know, this is Phaedra saying Phaedra didn't give a fuck if Cynthia came to the party or not. Like I said, very messy of NeNe, but she knew the shit was gonna rub Cynthia the wrong way. So I laughed at it because I was like, look at NeNe just starting bullshit. Just ain't got nothing to do with nothing, just starting shit. I am here to tell you one thing. That was not no fucking butt dial that got through to NeNe. I'm sorry, I just don't believe it. Somebody recorded Phaedra talking and they sent that shit to NeNe. It's just too much of a coincidence that NeNe gets the call and it just so happens to record Phaedra saying that at the time that it was said. So yeah, no, it's for TV, right? Made for good TV. So it's a big deal that Cynthia didn't come, and Phaedra said that she didn't give a fuck. But let me tell you guys something, okay? I don't give a fuck if you don't come to my kid's birthday party either. It's just like, when is it such a big deal? Like, I don't understand. I never can understand when people get really mad when you just can't make it to a party, okay? It's just like, you ever have a friend? I have a friend, God bless her heart, Debbie, in LA. You know you do. If you don't show up to something of hers, the bitch will not talk to you for a couple of weeks. It might even be a couple of months, okay? It's just like, you know, I know that shit happens, so we can't always make it to shit, but I'm telling you, she will stress you the fuck out. You best to get your ass there, okay? Get your ass there. Now, let me just be clear. Now, I do care that when I invite you, I would like for you to come to my party, but I know that shit happens, okay? You know, you had a flat tire, okay? Maybe you didn't feel well. It's things that come up. So I'm not really gonna be holding you to it if you don't make it, especially if you don't even have kids. Like, Cynthia doesn't even have a baby. Like, you know, when I didn't have kids, I didn't feel like sitting in no fucking birthday party all day and listening to, you know, everybody talk about the baby and, you know, smashing the baby's hand in the cake and then the motherfucker crying for like 2 hours while they tried to suffer through opening all the damn birthday gifts. It was just like, he tired. He is over it. I'm over it. Why am I here? I don't even have any kids. So I don't really care. Like, so I don't understand why Cynthia got all bent out of shape about it. It's like, nigga, you ain't even got no fucking kid. Your child is 13 or something like that. Anyway, you know, after NeNe orders her to go and confront Phaedra about it, then that's what she does. She meets Phaedra for lunch. You know, she gives Phaedra the gift for the baby, you know, and she comes mad. She's coming waiting for this confrontation. And you guys know how smarmy and jiggly and loose Phaedra can be. Phaedra is a lawyer. They know how to worm themselves out of, you know, tricky situations. And she didn't do it last night, then I don't know what the hell she did do, because when Cynthia was just like, you know, you said that you didn't give a fuck that I came, and, you know, Phaedra was like, you know, I don't even talk like that, and she was just like, well, I heard it from my own ears. You did say it. It was your mouth. You said it, and, you know, so Phaedra could feel herself having to get out of this situation. So all of a sudden Phaedra gets real concerned about her damn titty, okay, and the damn bug that done bit her. And she was just like, oh, this bug is just must have really wanted some sweet chocolate. I was cracking up. I'm telling y'all, that damn Phaedra is crazy. And you know, Cynthia got frustrated because she was not getting the reaction that she wanted out of Phaedra. Phaedra was never going to admit to what she said, even though she did say it. Oh the hell will. Get over it, Cynthia. Kenya takes Walter to meet the family. We got Auntie Laurie, we got Uncle Mark, and we got Cousin Milan, okay? And, you know, Auntie Laurie, she about to put Walter on through the ringer, okay? She wants to know exactly where his head is at as far as him being with her niece. The good thing about them putting him through the ringer is that Walter is a mature man. You can look at Walter and tell that he been around the fucking block a few times, okay? He ain't fixing to let no old-ass bitch sit up here and pin him to the cross, okay? He knows how to answer the questions. Whatever they throwing at him, he can take it. They ask him, you know, where did he meet Kenya? He said he met her at a bowling event. They ask him what is his feelings on marriage. He tells them, you know what, I was married before and I rushed into it. I loved her, but I wasn't in love with her, and you know, I ain't doing that shit again. I bet you I won't get married again unless it's for real love, okay? I'm talking about I got to be able to be licking their toes, okay? That ain't really what he said. But you see where it got Greg and NeNe. He's telling the aunt, like, listen, I know what Kenya wants. I know where she is in this relationship, but you know, I'm just not ready to get into that situation. I need to know the person. I need to get to know them. I need to be really in love with them. And it's just not nothing that I'm planning on rushing into. Kenya was like, we both know that we're heading in the direction of marriage. Well, I hear that they ain't even heading in the direction of being friends no damn more, but you ain't heard that from me. Walter begs to differ. So, you know, the aunt was like, okay, I really do like this guy. And I think the aunt likes him because, you know, he's just not a pushover for Kenya. He's not gonna do nothing that he ain't ready to do. You guys know that he ain't ready to get married to no fucking Kenya. He ain't ready to get married to Kenya or any damn body else. Okay, if you guys read the story, Google Walter. Google him, okay, and figure out he got a whole bunch of shit on the internet about what he's been into and what he's done. So yeah, Walter has got a pass, and I think he still got a present too. Really. Lastly, you guys, Kenya is in her empty ass house trying to fix Walter some dinner. She got some Marie Callender dinners, y'all. Rocky know what a Marie Callender dinner look like. She put that shit in the microwave, and y'all can doctor up the little Marie Callender dinners. Did you know you get about 4 or 5 of them? The damn pasta with fettuccine and broccoli and chicken. Works it out. Work it out. And she's cooking this romantic dinner for Walter. Okay, now, I know that fucking house is empty. You know how I know? Because it's fucking echoing everywhere. You can't, you know, if you had some furniture up in there, some of that shit would absorb some of the damn sound waves. They ain't got no damn furniture in there because the girl just moved to Atlanta 15 minutes ago. So that's the reason why they done chose the loud-ass location outside with all them fucking loud-ass bugs, the cicadas or the crickets or whatever you want to call them, going off like crazy in the damn bushes. I mean, you mean to tell me that they would have chose the outside with all that noise going on instead of some intimate dinner on the inside? No, they didn't do it on the inside because they'd have been sitting their ass on some tile. Ain't no furniture up in there. It's just more of the same, you guys. Kenya is ready to be barefoot and pregnant. You know, she wants to be married, she wants to be pregnant, and Walter is just like, he ain't really paying her much attention. Okay, he knows what she wants, and that's not where he's at right now, and oh, we'll deal with it. So anyway, you guys, that's it with Walter and Kenya. We're gonna see what ends up with them. But is anybody else tired of her wild ass hyena laugh that she got every time she be talking and something? She be like, girl, what the fuck is wrong with your laugh? That shit sounds straight out the zoo. That's exactly why Walter ain't marrying your ass. Alright, you guys, that is it. Basketball wise tonight. Remember to rate, comment, and subscribe to my channel. I'm itsrox. My channel is for itsrox. Everything else I do will be in the bottom bar below. Alright? Alright. I hope that you guys have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day, and I plan on doing the same. Until next time, Roxstars. Bye.